Hey, what's up? It's your girl Poohnana, the Plus Size Beauty, and we're back with another episode of She is Plus Size Beauty Sundays. And today I have West Coast Ballroom star. He puts the D into dramatic Butch Queen Vogue femme. He is a grand prize snatcher. I'm talking about that tiny Shanocka Telfar Ebony. Ooh, you happy to be here?
I am.
I know it took us a minute to get in here.
Yes.
Busy schedules, and then just, it was a little mishap, but we made it happen.
Ciao.
But we made it happen. So I know who you are, Tiny. Tell the world who you are, occupation, and hometown.
Hi, y'all. My name is Tiny Shanocka Telfar Ebony. Where I'm from the West Side, Crenshaw, Slauson.
Yes.
Raised there, born and raised, boots.
Mary J. Blige kind.
Yeah. Occupation, cunt.
Cunt and entertainer.
Thank you.
That girl, that everything. So today we're gonna get into some things.
Mm-hmm.
You've been doing your motherfucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel? I know you just did a ball Saturday.
Oh yes. I feel great. Like anytime I come out, it's a new experience.
Mm-hmm.
I always try my hardest to do whatever I can, whatever it takes, to tell it to the judges. And I'm just always here to have fun, really.
You know what? You actually do put the fun into it. You bring that fucking energy. What I be liking, like you get the ball up.
Yes.
So are you like always like that? Just
I mean, I always been the type of person to be out there, outspoken.
yeah.
I always want to keep somebody laughing. Like, why y'all being boring? Like, what's going on?
No, it's no shame because
Like-
your social media makes me laugh.
I feel like I'll be posting whatever on my mind or whatever I see. Like no shade. I feel like who gonna do something? Who gonna be my ass?
Oh my God.
I'm just speaking my mind. Like no shade.
So knowing that you always speak your mind, have you always been like that growing up? Like,
Yeah. It's been like a good thing and also been a bad thing. Like when I was little, it's always been like, shut your mouth. Like,
I can imagine.
Business. Like, and I think because I was raised by my mom.
Nice.
And with my mom, it was like, I was always around her. And I used to always be around the girls. Like, that's why I'm so...
It did. That's why.
That's,
Some of my mama influenced all this. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys, nah. So you had also like a 2-parent household or just 1-parent household?
I had a 1-parent household. When I was small, I did see my dad like a few times.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but I just remember like elementary, I really haven't seen my dad, and I seen him on Facebook and here and there. I didn't get like really close to my dad till like end of middle school, start of high school, kinda.
Okay, building that.
Yeah, we was built.
building.
It was like we wasn't talking as much.
Okay.
But we was talking until I got a little older into my like last years of high school, and that's when we started really talking. Like,
So with like high school, was you always that girl or always, like popular and just funny and things of that nature? Like, how was your experience? What high school did you go to and how was your experience?
I went to a hybrid high school in Lancaster. For people who keep saying if you went to high school in this city, you not from this city. Baby, I'm from the west side of Los Angeles. No shade.
Yeah.
And it was cool, I was the gayest one there. I wouldn't say some people love me, but some people love me. So it really wasn't.
I'm not gonna say everybody was a cup of tea of me, but honey, I had a nice little like rim of like people that fucked with me.
Yeah. So, but in high school, I won prom king.
Okay, come on, prom king.
I was vice president. And I had a great time in high school. Like
That's
high school was cute.
amazing. That's amazing. And growing up, so you built
Mhm.
that family bond. What would you
Mhm.
say like is your vibe with your family now? Your mom and your dad.
It always like me and mama. I always been close to my mom. My mom, she always been a very big part of my femininity.
Yes.
Um, every like female figure in my life has been a contribute to my femininity.
That's amazing. I
So,
love
and also
that.
with my dad, he really loves my femininity, and I really enjoy that because not everybody gets that. And my dad, he's like, okay, when you go into a ball, because my dad, he want to come.
Look,
He wants to come to a ball, and he like, I don't want nobody hit it off you. I'm like, ain't nobody about to
ain't
hit on
nobody
you.
about to hit on your
Nobody
ass.
about to hit on you.
Like what the fuck? Like no, seriously. I'm telling you, there's this one picture of your family. Like it's one with your mom where I really, 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 really loved. You could share the love. Like she looked like baby. I don't play about my motherfucking baby.
Child.
But when I tell you, when I seen this picture, y'all, I have a fucking story for y'all. This is crazy. So basically, I grew up with with Tiny's daddy. Okay, didn't even fucking know it until we walked in today. I'm like, do they used to call your daddy J-Way? And he said, girl, I paid it. And I said, girl, your daddy's name is J-Way. He used to drum. Like,
I didn't know they used to call my dad Jay because I don't know about my dad past because I don't ask. But I was like, this is crazy. When you sent the text, I'm like, okay, maybe she didn't mean to send that. Maybe she was, maybe sent to somebody else. And then we get to the car today, I'm like, oh, girl, let me call my dad.
that's really like my homeboy. I grew up with him when I was like younger too. I was like a senior. I think like a senior going into like adulthood for like drill team and drum squads. And there's always been like the bros. They were hilarious as fuck. Smoked a lot of weed. Smoked a lot of weed and some more stuff. So that's crazy. That's crazy. This is a small world. This is why I'm supposed to be around Ballroom. This just solidifies everything. All right, be prom king. Prom king. See, now you snatching crowns and you snatching grand prizes. The house. What age did you come across Ballroom?
Okay. So I want to say probably a year, probably 2 years before I joined Ballroom.
Okay.
I saw a clip of Tamaya.
Yeah.
Where she said, "Dush." And I was like, what is this? I remember and I refreshed the page. I never saw it again.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like,
they took all the shit. Yeah.
No, it wasn't that they took all the shit. It was on Instagram. And I refreshed the page and it was on the Explore page. And ever since I've been on YouTube looking for girls slamming her back on the floor. Like looking for all of like, I'm just trying to figure out who this lady is.
Yeah.
And then I want to say like 2 years after that, it was this show called My House. And I was probably like 16, 17. A show called My House came out on Viceland. And it was with Tati Mugler, Precious Ebony at the time.
Word.
Jelani. Luba, was he? No. What house he in? I forgot what house he in. Ooh, don't read me, y'all.
Don't read me, don't read me, don't read me, don't read me.
And Alex Mugler.
Yeah.
I really like explored it. I researched it. I'm like, okay, I really live for this. This is something I really want to do because this look fab.
Yeah, this look fun.
You could be good.
Come on, I can be free.
No shade. So then that's when Legendary Pose came out, but I didn't watch Pose when Pose was popping because I was like, what the fuck is Pose?
Oh yeah, Pose is real good.
And then Legendary came out and I was like, fab. And then I started getting on Instagram and I remember I was on Instagram. Venus had went on live and she was doing like a little live on Instagram. I mean, a little ball on Instagram. So I went on there, and then, I met a few my girlfriends.
Yes, come on, girlfriends.
And then we started getting in the Instagram group chat. Then we transferred over to Bigo.
Okay, come on. And that's what Bigo was at its highest.
Yes.
They were having balls on Bigo.
Literally. So we used to always get on live and always have these balls. And it was just like nothing but pure fun. And then I want to say around 2022.
Yeah.
No, fast forward back to
Oh,
Bigo.
okay.
That's when I met Felicia.
Ah,
So,
Ebony.
uh-huh.
Ah.
So after me like voguing, for a little bit on Bigo,
Mhm.
Felicia, I met her. She was like, "Where you from?" I'm like, "I'm from LA."
Look at that voice. I'm
I'm,
from
I'm from
LA.
LA.
Mhm.
She was like, "Oh, you from LA?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, that's my stumping grounds. I used to do a little 1-2 in California." I was like,
Okay.
"Oh, I didn't know it was the scene out here." So I got in communication with Felicia.
Mm.
So that's when, the gear start gearing, and
Work,
then it
Felicia.
start
Yeah.
here I am.
Okay, work that set, Felicia. And let me tell y'all something about Felicia. That bitch can vogue her ass off. I got to get her ass in here because they said she's a character. Like, she's a character.
Is.
My favorite with her when she did the Michael Jackson. Bitch.
My debut.
We gonna get your ass in here, Felicia. We gonna get your ass in here, Felicia.
Yes.
But no shade, that is crazy. You've been in Ebony ever since, huh?
Yes.
EBONY. That's right.
That's right. No shade.
Ebony, so they're like your family because I've hung around you. I'm an honorary Ebony,
and I'm an honorary girl.
Yes, very much. They did the switch, so it's like I feel the family vibe all the time when being around y'all.
Yeah, Ebony has always been just a family. Like besides Ballroom, put all Ballroom aside, they gonna make sure you're good, make sure you're straight. What the fuck you got going on in life? Like, no shade. And that's what I really love about Ebony, because Ebony really helped me be the person that I am becoming.
Oh, I love
Not
that.
who I am today, but the person that I'm becoming.
Who I'm developing.
Right. And, me seeing all the Ebonies, how they hustle, how they grind, that's something I'm trying to strive for. And that's something that I always wanted to be. Like, something, this lavishness, this but still BNG. So I live for a Benji concept too. So,
give me 5. I love a Benji cat. I love a Benji cat.
So that's what I really love about Ebony, and it also reminds me of my real family as well.
Yeah.
Also meeting Monty.
Yeah. Shout out to Monty.
Yeah, shout out to Monty. That's my auntie, like, forever. She's really been there for me since the beginning. Holding my hand.
I love it.
Yeah.
I can see the family vibe and then the love and whatnot, just being around you guys. I love a Benji cut because I'm from the hood. That, would you say it's the same thing, but kind of like a youthful with the Telfars?
The Telfars, they are literally sick. The Telfars are sick, y'all.
They said your group chat they was like, is this a safe space? Hell no.
Listen, the Telfars, they get it in. And that is my family for life. Like, no shade. Like, even though that's not my bloodline home, but that will forever be my family. The people in there. Shout out to Rome. Shout out to Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out to Rome and Cheyenne.
They have really put something into these kids and into me. And I really appreciate them for doing that. And especially Rome, because Rome, he tries to make sure his kids is all right. Tries to make sure his kids excel than where they already at. Cheyenne, she is just a mother. She is just
fierce.
She will get you together.
She is fierce as fuck. Let me tell y'all something. Cheyenne is she's a beautiful, beautiful girl, but Miss Thing is fierce, girl.
She will get you together. Like,
what's the bag? Telfar. What's the bag? Telfar. What's the bag? Telfar.
Like, no shade. Like, Cheyenne, she is literally the discipline. Like, she don't play about us. Like, if anything happened in the ball, where's my kids?
Well, she won the award for shadiest judge at the award.
She might be.
And I said, well, damn, that was the whole community. Like, damn.
The
whole community lived for her, but they was like, girl, she's the shadiest judge.
Listen, whatever my mother sees, she sees. Whatever she don't, she don't.
She's very beautiful, though.
She is.
And I've since the day I first seen her, I like how, because sometimes I feel like the girls do too much because they be so excited. It fits. She looks so beautiful. The skin, the
Mhm.
smile. It gives me the, Christy, the Barbie, the black Barbie. She
Mhm.
gives me very much black
Very
Barbie.
much.
Very much.
She is the Jamaican goddess, bitch.
But
Jamaican motherfucking goddess. No, that's my mother, no shade. That's where Shanocka get it from. No shade.
it's giving because you guys know that y'all have a reputation of being the mean girls. Do you think that that's true? Because I don't think it's true. I just think that y'all just fierce.
I just think that
I just think
people
y'all
need
fierce.
to understand the boundaries of ballroom mode and real life.
Thank you.
If you ever see or catch the Telfar as being fierce or being nasty, it's not us being fierce or being nasty. It's just, we all have our opinions.
What's the bag?
But I mean, I wouldn't say like it's us being catty, and if we are being catty, I apologize. But I don't think it's us being catty. I think it's just us having our opinion like everybody else.
Mm-hmm. And I will say I love Cozy.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a face like that
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like the dark skinned brown beauties are in right now.
Mm-hmm.
And her aesthetic, for me, she is bringing it for Kiki. And I love it. And she's women's face. So, I live for the girls and things of that nature. I know she's also a Balenciaga, but her aesthetic, that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, you can have a pretty face and
Right.
whatnot, but she's bringing that ballroom aesthetic that we love.
Yes.
But she's putting a new flair to it. You know what I mean? Put into your craft. And that's what I like, baby. Yes.
Cozy is literally our mermaid that just washed up on shore. And we just like, what is this? I'm being so serious. She's just like a mermaid that just washed up on shore. We're like, what is this? Like, what is this madness? She's just beautiful skin, just perfect smile. Like, Cozy is literally our Godiva goddess.
Oh
like,
my goodness, yeah.
That's our princess. Like, that's what I take her in as our princess, because she wins. She's beautiful. She's conch. Like,
very conch. Very no shade. It's very conch.
Like, that's my princess.
Oh,
literally.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So being around these two fierce houses, because like Ebony is like that oldest and staplest, but the impeccable, you know what I mean? And then you have this new flair, hot running house. Do you feel like it really gives you the motivation and the fire to keep the aesthetic and just your dream of being a performer?
Yeah, it always keep me going. It's always, I feel like just being in two houses always keeps me busy. Just being an active person who doesn't I stay my ass in the house. Like, I really I stay my ass in the house. But I also like to go
Pump
do
out
something.
sometimes. Yeah, go
like,
pump out.
right. So I really enjoy being in these houses because they give me something to do.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I just feel loved by these two houses.
Yeah.
And they push me every step of the way. Like, when I tell you, the Telfars, they like, so are you gonna be walking? I'm like, I don't know. You should be. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So, and the same way with the Ebonies. So I really enjoy both of my houses. Like,
You've been making moments. You've been making moments even in Ebony and in Telfar, because I was super proud of you. You performed for, I believe it was like Pride Month for like H&M.
Yes.
You were on the H&M float. Yes. Oh my God, for Pride.
Yes, that was so fun. Thank you, Isla, for that.
Shout out, yes. Shout out to Isla. Yes. Shout out to H&M, you know.
So I had so much fun doing that. When she told me, she was like, "Oh, we're gonna be doing a float for H&M." I was like,
"Work,
H&M,
work."
I was like, "Work, baby, work that, work that, work that." But no, that was so much fun. I got to do it with the people that I love.
Yes,
some of the Telfars, some of the Ebonies, and it was cute.
You know what? And no shade, because that's like what? That was West Hollywood, right? Or was it?
I think it was Santa Monica.
It was Santa Monica?
Yeah.
Because
it was Hollywood.
It was. Okay, so it was like Hollywood Pride.
Mm-hmm.
One of the livest prides. We have so many brands and things that be out there. Do you think it's going to be the same way this year, considering everything that's going on?
I would hope so, because the Orange Man is in office.
God.
You know, he's spazzing out, he's skitzing out for some reason. We don't know why. You know, the Electronic Man is right behind him, puppeteering. But
It's crazy.
you know, it's nothing we can say or do really. But I will say, no shade, this is a perfect time for Ballroom to go back underground. Because no shade, underground Ballroom was a different energy.
Let me tell you
Not really
something.
there.
And it gave, at that St. Laurent ball, it gave underground Ballroom when we got the new location. Shout out to the St. Laurents. Bitch, we got the new location. They literally told everybody, do not post this on social media.
Right.
Do not keep this within your houses, bitch. I didn't see a peep. I said, this is how we need to go back to. I believe it. Yes.
Yes, and I feel like all this shit that's going on right now, I feel like all we have to do is pray. The bitches who didn't vote, you know who you are.
you know where to kiss it.
Okay. You should have voted.
You should have voted, baby. You was stupid.
Played, and the people who burnt up the ballots, you played too.
You played.
But yeah, like all we can do is really pray on it, and just hope for the best.
You know what? And this is a time that we have to stick together and we have to really be involved. Like we have to really get out here. You know, like some people don't walk the talk, and there's people that are in our communities that are doing the walk, you know, getting these grants, going to these meetings, going to these rallies. It's going to take all of us to really get out here now for the next horrible of 4 years. Jesus Christ. Like,
it's crazy out here.
Former wise, how the hell you gave me like an old school ballroom clip of you were on the fucking roof, fucking voguing in Seattle. And I said, hey, she is fucking crazy.
Yo, okay. So story time. Hold on, let me drink my
Cause no shade, we was tearing Seattle the fuck up. We was tearing Seattle the fuck up.
Seattle was so fun. So I'm getting dressed. Junior is like, you see that balcony right there? I'm like,
Junior Light Bright Ebony.
Junior Light Bright Ebony. Shout out to my grand. He was like, oh, you see that balcony up there? He was like, you wanna come off the balcony? I'm like, yeah. So when I went up there, it was like somebody went before me. They got chopped. I was like, okay, so I need to wake it up.
Bitch.
So I was like, okay, let me do a boom, boom. Let me know twerk, twerk. I was like, okay, one of these bitches needs to come catch me. Come catch a bitch.
Okay. Come catch a bitch. Like, come catch a bitch.
But no, I really had fun at this ball. Not because I won that coin, but the fact that I was in a different state and I won.
Turned it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, turned it. No shade, that Seattle ball, baby, was tearing it up. No. Bitches was going limb for limb. They were chopping. They were making moments. That was a ball to fucking remember.
Yes.
For it to be like what, the first or like second, third time, like people really like, you know, stormed to Seattle.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get a piece. I'm a little nervous, but I can't wait to get a piece.
Julian, we can't wait for another Seattle ball. No shade. No shade. Give me a Seattle. Thank you.
Let's give it Tiny and then Shanocka. They both are making moments. They both are making moments.
Ooh.
Your viral moment, you know we have to talk about it. The stolen. Did you really steal all that shit? Did you really steal all that shit?
Maybe the stockings, but but you know, there was some fab stockings, and they was, but no, I didn't steal none of it. You know, they said bring it in a receipt, but the gag is they told us to bring a receipt with it, and mind you, I didn't plan on walking.
Okay.
And I was seeing the category, and it said bring it in a blazer. So I'm like, oh, man,
bitch, I got a blazer.
I got a blazer on. So it was like, at the time I was a wang.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, girl, you about to walk? I'm like, yeah, girl, I got a blazer on. I can't walk.
You bitch up for the walk.
Girl, I just walked. I'm drunk. I'm just saying shit at this point. Like, I'm like, stolen. borrowed. But this ball, I had so much fun because even though for performance I got chopped for this ball,
Okay.
I still got the moment of the night.
You know what's really
So,
crazy? This is Byron's ball, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Byron. It was a lot of fucking moments with this, but people, as you can see, people lived when you was like stolen, bitch. This is how you work Kiki labels, bitch.
Yes, like I think that when it happens at that moment, I thought I was gonna win. No shade. But no shade, I won the moment. So when it started blowing up, I'm like, okay, girl, what's the tea? What's going on?
Yeah.
It started blowing up.
Baby, it was going
all the
viral.
icons
Yeah.
watching it, all the legends is watching it. I'm like, okay, what's going on, Miss Thing?
Yeah.
But it was really an experience, like especially going viral, because I never went viral like that before.
Oh.
So it was really like a game changer. It was really a boost in ballroom.
Okay,
for
confident.
me. Yeah, and it's like, okay,
yes.
we know who you are. Now we can see what you really about on this floor. So I'm happy.
You know,
I'm
I
happy.
live. So I would say being a performer that you are, because you bring it, like, I think Tony said that, but he was like a Tasmanian devil. Like, bitch, because you just be spinning and you be just going crazy.
I do.
What is your ultimate, like, what is your dream?
I feel like my dream overall, I do want to be on stage performing. I think that's always been my dream because I always been growing up dancing, like clown dancing.
Yeah.
I went to Marina Del Rey Performing Arts Middle School.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and that really boosted my talent even more.
Yes.
But overall, I was more of a freestyle dancer than technical.
Yes.
Even though I did go to these performing arts schools and they helped me with technique and all these things, I really wasn't pursuing it because I was young. I was like, I don't really need this. I know how to do this.
Yeah.
But looking back, it's like, okay, now I should have
took the opportunity. Yeah.
And did do what I wanted to do. But now I'm grateful for my friends who are in the dance community, and I'm happy that I do have them and they can lead me into what classes to take or what auditions to do. Shout out to Amanda, Byron, Logic, nice. All of them, and Daylan. I love you, Bukas. But yeah, like that's really my ultimate dream, is to be
an entertainer.
An entertainer.
You can
overall.
do it. You can honestly do it. I think you're on your way. Because I mean, like, you've been on TV before. You performed for the Pride Ball for Reverie. Yes. You and your sister. I call her sister. This is Jelani. This is her sister. You guys are like yin and yang.
No, that's literally my yin to my yang.
That bitch is like, they will say you dramatic, but I'll be like, nah, the hell is. Like, the light-skinned one is dramatic. I mean, like, girl, y'all killed it at the Reverie. And it was just like fire and ice. I loved it. And y'all took home the gold that night.
Yes, we did. And I'm really happy that we tag teamed that night. Because it was like, okay, girl, what do we want to do? Because we had so many ideas. Like, at one moment, I wanted us to do Elphaba and Glinda.
Yeah.
It was another point where I don't even know. I just remember I wanted something to be real, real kind.
Yes, real kind.
And I was like, okay, girl, we can just be angels and devils, even though I know probably 2 girls gonna come like that.
Yeah.
But I had so much fun doing it with her. Girl, she took me to the Beyonce concert with her after this, Oh,
yeah, I remember. Yes, oh my God, yes.
But yeah, I really had fun at this ball, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity to be on television and performing on this big stage with this big ass audience of people not knowing what's
and it was
going on.
televised. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ball is like annually televised, and I love that for us. And I see that it's more like traveling too. It went to the East Coast and made its rounds and whatnot. You and Jelani, I feel like you guys are both on y'all same rise. It's like y'all both came into it at the same time and both on y'all rise, but it's soft and cut and then it's dramatic.
Yeah, I feel like me and Jelani are, the key is because Jelani, he grew up in Lancaster.
Just very, very sheltered.
Like the funny thing is, me and Jelani, we have like similar stories. He lived in Lancaster, and he also went to KIPP Academy of Opportunity.
Okay.
And that was one of these charter middle schools that we went to.
Yeah, it's like a charter.
And also we know another friend who also went Ballroom that went to KIPP as well. And it's like, okay, Ballroom is a little scary because you never know
who you grew up and been around.
Yes.
And I've noticed that, and that's why I said I belong here because some of these people are like literally like my fam, and I grew up around and I know their people and whatnot. Right. Even though, you know, I'm a cisgender woman and shit, but it's like I have so many connections with people into Ballroom, and it's so crazy.
Yeah.
KIPP. I know you kind of think back and be like, oh my God.
KIPP was something crazy. Middle school, baby. Oh, if y'all see me on here on this YouTube, just pay it.
I think Jelani said that one time at his job too. He's like, girl, I hope one of these kids ever find my YouTube, bitch. I say, oh my God, just pay it. Just deny it, baby, deny it. So having a dream as an entertainer, and I ask everybody this, if you could collab with 3 brands, what would it be?
3 brands.
3 brands as an entertainer you could collab with.
See, now it's hard to pick because not only because it's hard to pick, it's because you don't know what these other brands support.
Yes.
Do they have your best interests at heart, or they just, using you just because you're a cute coin? But 3 brands I would actually love to do something with is definitely Nike.
Yes.
Because Nike definitely has been supporting the LGBTQ community.
And the diversity.
And the diversity is very, very
shout out to Nike.
There. I would say Adidas. I really love Adidas because they also do some community work with Pack Rat Balls.
Nice. Shout out to Pack Rat.
Okay. Third one, I really don't know yet. Those are the only 2 like I envision myself doing, like a campaign for like Nike or Adidas. Yeah. Because I feel like that's one of the starting points of becoming this big influencer, becoming this superstar. Because Nike, Honey Balenciaga, she did her stuff.
Shout out to Honey
Precious
Balenciaga.
did her stuff. Laomi did her stuff.
Oh, I remember when Laomi did hers.
Like, no shade, Nike been putting the girls on.
Yes,
like,
I really, really, really love that. And you know what I could see yourself probably collabing with? She's like a new dancer. She's always in like Kendrick Lamar's videos. I believe Stormy DeBarge or whatever.
I used to watch her when I was small.
Oh my gosh, she's like been a staple of like, the city, and I'm really, really proud of what like she's been doing. But I can see you dancing with her.
Yes, I haven't clown danced in a minute. So the way how she
I need her to come to a ball.
Okay.
I need her to come to a ball.
Okay. Like clown dancing like was something I was really, really big on when I was little.
Oh yeah, you remember back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember how back in the day it was.
Especially being from LA. Like that's LA culture.
Yeah.
Like, so like
we just sold out the Forum for like battle songs.
Boots. And like working with somebody with Storm would be, really, really nice. Get some insight on how she
brands herself. Like
how she brands herself as a hip hop dancer. Because I don't have I can't count. Do a little 1, 2, 8 count sometimes, but I can't. It's gonna take me a minute, but
like I'm gonna get it. I just gotta keep practicing.
Right, I'm gonna get it, but you gotta give me some time. But I would love to, do.
Shout out to Storm. Yeah, shout out to Storm. She's doing amazing things, but I could definitely see you guys collabing together. So handling like being this girl being this popping baby in Ballroom because it's like a very young star, always LSS. You know what I'm saying? Always making a moment. What is it like just coming down, just being tiny when you come home? Like, do you self-care?
I lay my ass in the bed, eat some food, drink some water or some soda, depending how I'm feeling. More than likely, it's gonna be some soda. No shade. I'm not finna hold y'all. I ain't the drink some water type girl unless I really need it. But I really just relax. Like I really don't like to worry about Ballroom so much sometimes because this is an extracurricular, and I need people to understand that sometimes. So
yes. And I think people get that mixed in the two.
Right. Yeah. Right. And I feel like people need to understand the border. Like I said before.
The priority.
Yeah. Like there's a border between real life and Ballroom. And that's why I love having my gay parents as well, because they are literally the barrier in between the two.
I love it.
Like Tony, like I really appreciate Tony so much.
Shout out to Tony Garcon.
Tony, he been looking
LA
out
father,
for me. Okay.
LA father.
Okay, no shade.
That's his bald-headed ass get on my nerves. Me and Tony be having it out sometimes. Like, that's my nigga, but I'll be like, Jesus. Like, no, but I love Tony.
No, I love Tony because Tony, he will always look out for me. Like, I really love him so much. So much. Yeah.
He just always seems like he has a calm energy, though, too.
No, he's very a calm person. Like, all Tony do is sit there and watch and observe. Like, that's literally my dad.
That's crazy.
And that's what I admire about him, because that's what I see in a man.
Yeah.
Like, men don't do the most or have to do the most. I mean, it's an exception when you a little fruity, but you know,
on my nerves.
But that's but that's what I really appreciate about him.
Little Fruity goes crazy. Like that is too much. So how do it feel just having your your gay parent, right? So we have to talk about, because you literally did your shit. Performance and runway at the San Diego ball. Shout out to the Cream Ball. That was in San Diego. Shout out to Queen Stacks. That was an amazing ball. But battling your mother, Cheyenne. That was a nasty battle, bitch. I kept watching the clip. I reposted the clip. I ain't even gonna hold you. When she did the little dip down thing, bitch, I said, ah!
No.
You was out there mothering, girl, and you was out there serving, bitch.
Okay, no, baby, when I tell you, I've been wanting to battle Cheyenne, not just because she's my mother, because she's a great performer.
Very.
And I really enjoy battling any person who's up there in top tier.
Yes.
And
that's
Cheyenne,
gonna give you the battle.
Right. And Cheyenne will always give you top tier. And no shade, I like battling my parents. No shade. I love battling my parents. No tea. Rom, I want you next. No house affiliation. But me and Cheyenne, that was a really cute battle. Like, I'll watch that battle a lot too when the ball just happened.
I said that battle. I said he really out there going toe to toe with his mama, and I lived. And I was like, because that's how it be with your parents. It's not like an underlining beef, but it'd be like, girl, I'm gonna do everything you taught me, bitch, and I'm finna turn it. Okay. I'm finna turn it.
I had to shake some ass for her. I'm like, girl, let me shake my ass before she starts shaking her ass and thing. No, because she gonna get me, girl.
Having the lifestyle and knowing to prioritize between the two, and how you self-care, and just having the calm of the two lifestyles. You're figuring it out in your day-to-day, because you're still young. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure your priorities is here, but then you're like, bitch, I'm going out for a drink tonight. I don't give a fuck. Because I can tell you how many times when I was younger, I was just like, girl, fuck them bills.
No, for real. For me, like, I don't go out. Like, I really don't go out. Because I've been going out since 18. No shade. Now I'm burnt out.
Now you understand when I have this argument with the garçons and the cash dolls. I said, I've been partying since 17 and a half, bitch. I've been in the club.
Right.
I'm sick of it.
Right.
Like, how much fucking drinking and standing in the section we gonna do?
Okay. Like, yeah, I don't go out. Like tonight I might go out because it's
It's celebration time.
It's Friday and it's Afrobeat night. So we finna
Speaking
go
of that,
cute.
being to probably see some nice little chocolate daddies.
Okay.
Your dating life. What is your dating life like? Or just any relationships? Are you single? Are you just doing your thing? Look, people always single this way.
I'm talking to somebody. You know?
Okay.
Nothing serious yet. Dating life, I would say I'm still new to this. I'm not true to this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm figuring it out as it go.
Yeah.
I just whatever my partner sees in me and whatever he likes,
Mm-hmm.
I hope I take that with a grain of salt and love me who I am, no matter what that man thinks or whatever I think.
Yeah.
I also think that's a important part of being in a relationship.
Yes.
Is understanding your boundaries as well.
Yes.
So I my relationship life is
It's amazing. Like I'm just dipping my foot into the water.
I'm transitioning into something. No moans. But
I am posting that. Bitch, I'm transitioning into something. No moans.
No, but I'm just figuring it out because I had previous relationships that didn't work out.
Yeah, of course.
And most of my relationships I really haven't felt out with anyone. It always been a mutual agreement.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
thank God you're not like in the toxic shit where you be like, bitch, you got me fucked up. I'll just say, no, don't do that, you guys. I would never do that. But like the shit that we see on TV and whatnot. The stereotype they like to say. Come on, I hate you, bitch. Don't ever call me no motherfucking more.
I hate you, Jody.
Oh, I hate that movie. When I tell you now that I'm grown, bitch, I can't stand that movie. Jesus Christ. So what would you say is your most challenging aspect in your life?
My challenging aspect is probably always keeping myself at like pushing myself. I always feel like, if you can't do it yourself, somebody probably can hold your hand and help you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the case all the time.
Yeah.
So, I would say just trying to push myself as more as I can go. And just keep myself at float. So whatever I gotta do, I gotta do. Whatever I can't do, don't worry about it. We gonna figure it out in another time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's
Would you say you're comfortable with yourself? Because I know this is a trying time.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember looking at everything that's crazy,
Mm-hmm.
trying to find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
We were taught now that people pave the way
Mm-hmm.
for people in the LGBT community to be themselves and to be
Mhm.
loud. But that's not always the case because look what's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen that the community don't fucking play because I love how we were all out there for
Mhm.
O'Shea.
Right.
And he got stabbed at a gas
Yeah.
station for just being
Mm-hmm.
gay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm happy, that we can all still be in this country and be somewhat okay.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that this happened to O'Shea.
Yeah.
God rest his soul. I just want everybody to just be safe and be cautious.
Yes.
And I just want everybody to know that wherever you go, just be who you are for your pride. No shade.
No shade.
No shade. But I'm glad we all came together as a nation and put on a show. Not even just a show, a masterpiece. Something that will always
It
be
was state to state.
Yes. Something that will always be in our history books.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really grateful for Ballroom for doing that.
Yes.
And I really appreciate Ballroom for always showing the recognition to these people who's been hurt, who's been, you know,
It's been just some type of tragedy or whatever. Just
right,
knowing and always remembering
right.
that.
No matter what's going on in the world, like
Yeah.
we all stick together no matter what, and that's
No.
what I really
Yeah.
love about my community. We don't play that.
We don't play that
We
shit.
don't play
I'm
that.
just talking about we don't play that shit. Girl, pop her. I'm putting that. So, what would you like to see being a part of the younger generation? Because there's so much groups in West Coast that I see so much potential in the youth. Like the younger girls are starting to throw balls now, whether they're kiki balls. I live for it. What would you like to see more in the ballroom industry, or maybe like a change?
Good question. It's a lot I want to see. Let's start being fair. One.
Yeah.
Let's start being fair.
Stop voting for your homegirl.
Okay, stop voting for your homegirl. Like you, sometimes you have to tell your homegirl, no shade, girl.
Like, no
it wasn't
shade,
your
girl.
night.
It wasn't your night.
It wasn't your night. Like I remember one day Ron voted over me because it wasn't my night. So I always take that as a lesson. If I get chopped, if I don't win that battle, I take that as a lesson because I remember it was this one particular person I had came up to, and I was like, oh hey, how I want to know what can I do to improve my performance. She gave, you don't have the right to speak to me. I gave,
What the fuck is wrong with them?
I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I just wanted to know, what can I do to get better?
Yeah.
But I paid it, people just gonna be nasty. That's fine.
I don't know why they be acting like that.
Yeah,
like, you
I'm
trophies and fucking like
right.
It's just so weird. So when they talk like that, as if they're like royalty, and I get it. Like you may pay the way or whatever, but you're still a human being. Like
and
bitch,
it's like this person I like looked up to.
Yeah,
and,
it's crazy. It's always the people we look up to.
And it's like I looked up to you, bitch, girl. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? But
we were running for you. We were all running for you. How dare you?
No, but I just want the change I want to see is just be nicer to people even though they're not in your house. Still give guidance to people even though they're not in your house, because we all want to be great as a whole. So if we come together and figure it out together, cool. But no shade, don't give all your tricks away. But no shade. But the basics and all this shit, like, you can approve this, you can approve that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. But
and it's a
don't be
selective
nasty.
few. There is a selective few that I noticed that are giving back to the community by doing classes, or whether it's once or twice, or just giving the conversations at the end of the ball, or helping out here and there. Because I'm like, look, at the end of the day, I mean, like, you can win all the time, but you're gonna get older, and there's gonna be somebody fresh and new that's been watching you, girl, and that is going to sit you.
Yeah, I feel like ballroom is a spectrum.
Yeah.
So it's like you have so many people that's coming from here, from there, from overseas, from different countries. You didn't even expect ballroom was
because of social media,
right? And social media plays a big part. And I really appreciate the people who stood by my side and showed me things that I didn't know that I needed. And I'm really grateful for Junior, Monty, Casanova, Mike, Stacks, like Felicia, Rome, like all of them. Like, I really appreciate them because they really saw my potential and elevated me to something that I am today and something that I am becoming.
I love that. If you had a message to your fans, what would it be?
I don't think I have any fans, but I do.
Oh, come on. You cannot do it. You cannot.
But I will say, like, just keep going. Um, don't give up. Fuck these bitches,
Mm-hmm.
cause these bitches not gonna do shit for you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we all learning as we go. Life just gonna keep being shittier and shittier. But there's good outcomes and stay strong, bitch. Like they're homies.
On the
Like,
dead
on
homegirls.
the dead homegirls.
What's the issue? Clipping these bitches.
Clipping these bitches.
Shout out to Ebony Lane. Shout out to Ebony
Yes.
Lane. Well, Tiny, I have to give you your props because I see so much potential in you since you started walking and just following you on social media. Like, you can honestly be a personality, like literally being an entertainer because your personality and just how you carry yourself is just like so grand and things. And I'm manifesting everything for you. You just have to go for what you want to do.
Yeah, I believe in myself as well. Like, and I really appreciate you, like, for saying that because I feel like sometimes I have a hard time pushing myself, like I said before, um, and I really want to work on striding for what's best for me, striding to what's clearly right the fuck in front of me, and I just want myself to really just be greater and beyond than what I am in present time. Yeah, like
It being that girl.
I just want to be that bitch, no shade, and be rich somewhere, like having a cocktail or two on the
Bitch.
side of the beach. No,
I just want to be bugging naked with a drink in my hand on the beach.
with my man.
How I knew, like, no shade, how I knew you was really going to be, because you started getting LSSs, but it was that one night where we did that ridiculous ass celebrity ball. I know they probably gonna cuss me out, but girl, they had it under like some like cobblestone. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, with the
we
red
were at
carpet.
oh girl, like it was horrible. I said, you want people voguing and runwaying on this? Like, this is crazy. But you were going against, I believe, is it Malik?
Malik, yes.
Y'all was going head for head. God. And that's one bad motherfucker. Like, he can vogue. That nigga vogues all on his tippy toes.
Okay.
Like, literally.
Oh my God, no, Malik. It was so fun battling Malik. Like I said, I love battling people who are like higher than me. Like, no shade. It just boosted something in me. I'm like, okay, I'm about to battle this fat bitch. I need to figure out what I'm about to do, girl. She might be 60, girl. I need to figure out what the fuck I need to pull out my pockets.
Yes.
But I like battling Malik that night really boosted something in me. Like, and I'm really grateful for that.
I made fucking moments that night. I was like, oh shit. It was a bunch of them. Like, especially when it seemed like when you have a wig on and Shanocka comes out, that's a whole different tea.
No,
like,
Shanocka, Shanocka is something.
Shanocka be like,
girl, Shanocka,
it's the bang. It's the bang.
They love Shanocka more than me.
Then
like,
Shanocka is
that's
like
why that
a
bitch
whole
staying in
fucking
Jamaica.
Character.
She's staying in Jamaica. I'm not bringing that bitch back up.
I cannot. But you have so much going on. I am manifesting everything for you, Tiny, especially a good ballroom year too, and also just professionally. Yeah. I can see you doing the music videos for the celebrities. Yeah. Just push yourself and always just do it. You're gonna be something great. Yeah. You know that, right?
Thank you.
I love it. And there you have it. Another episode of She Is Plus Size Beauty Sundays with a tiny Shanocka Telfar Ebony. And don't forget to subscribe to the page She Is Plus Size Beauty, and also subscribe to where we make the magic here with my homeboy Solomon at Podcast Place. And thank you for tuning in, beauties. We will catch you guys later.
Bye.